inside Iceland's massive Bitcoin supermine. Hello and welcome back to High-Tech 10s. Iceland has become a crucial frontier in the occult, high-stakes world of cryptocurrency mining today. In today's video, we take a look at the Nordic nation's insane Bitcoin supermine. Stay tuned. About a decade ago, the first real-world Bitcoin transaction took place when Laszlo Hanieks infamously purchased 2 hot and juicy Papa John's pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins. Those 10,000 coins at the time were only worth $40. If only he had kept hold of his Bitcoin, those coins he spent would be worth $280 million today. Bitcoin is among a number of cryptocurrencies that are created via computer processes which use raw mathematics and sheer computational horsepower to underwrite the value of transactions. Cryptocurrencies rely on a mathematical certitude of a decentralized ledger known as a blockchain. Cryptocurrencies are ingeniously summoned into being by process of so-called mining. Instead of shovels and pickaxes, modern-day miners simply require an internet-linked computer that can solve big number problems, which are then added to the blockchain. Back in the day, crypto pioneers could run humble mining operations on home laptops, extracting coins almost as a background process. For instance, when they slept. Fast forward to today, however, that sort of amateur setup simply doesn't cut it anymore. Vast server-style farm operations have sprung up around the world to take advantage of what many describe as a modern-day gold rush. One such operation is situated within a series of ordinary-looking sheds by an abandoned World War II airstrip on a sprawling former U.S. Air Force base near Reykjavik Airport in the west of Iceland. Inside the 400-square-meter shed are shelves and shelves of whirring computers, reportedly too loud when they're running in full flow like a jet engine taking off. They are always running, working hard to crack the next code and acquire the next cryptocurrency bounty ahead of competition all over the world. Rivals are everywhere, literally where there is an internet connection, but most notably in Russia, China, Canada, Venezuela, and the United States. Every 10 minutes, roughly, 6.25 Bitcoins are released in somewhere will get lucky. The more computer power you have on your side, the luckier you will get. This Icelandic operation, called Enigma, was launched in 2014 by a company called Genesis. The last time journalists paid a visit in 2018, there were tens of thousands of individual computers working flat out, round-the-clock mining coins. Each of these identical units boasted its own fan, and the ceiling of the shed was supported by 6 giant ceiling turbines that were 24/7 with a combined mechanical force of 260 washing machines. This constant cool airflow is essential to keep the computational hardware at optimal working temperatures. This is because any burnout or interruption of the mining process literally costs money, with individual coins trading at hundreds of dollars. You don't want to miss out. So for technicians overseeing operations, failure isn't an option. The electricity bills at Enigma reportedly run at more than $1 million a month, and with each computing unit costing a few $1,000s to buy and install, there are tens and millions worth in assets humming away constantly. No wonder security is tight, since a spree of thefts occurred a couple of years back, leading to $2 million of theft in a series of raids around Iceland. It's also worth looking at these computers in detail because they are a far cry from the standard PC we use at home or work. Instead, each unit consists of a main board, and into these main boards are plugged 6 GPUs or graphics processing units. These GPUs are far more efficient at the kind of lightning-fast number crunching required to solve those all-important hashing problems. Now, companies like Genesis order GPUs directly from the manufacturer in order to manage costs at scale and to improve efficiency. For their Enigma facility in Iceland, Genesis have also created a dedicated smart hardware monitoring software known as Genesis Hive. This is important. If part of your giant mining system goes down, you don't want to be personally going around investigating each of the tens of thousands of computers, all of them with 6 GPUs. Your soldering iron and screwdriver in hand to identify that one annoying dodgy wire. The Hive software also makes recommendations for firmware updates and keeps an eye on all those important temperatures, advising when a region of the facility is drifting outside agreed tolerances. Genesis set up their Enigma facility in Iceland partly because temperatures are low, rarely going above 57 degrees Fahrenheit. This would surely not be possible in the middle of a desert. However, some Genesis competitors have argued it's possible. For instance, in Texas, where regulations are lax and energy is cheap. But nevertheless, it's hard to imagine facilities running like this in the middle of nowhere with optimal efficiency, using the technology we have on our hands today. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching.